the state. My teaching, or most of the knowledge seekers are in that level, and it's beyond your imagination. If that liquid you saw in the bottle they showed you, it got a radius of 70 meters, when you make that dynamic, a radius is 700 meters, 7 kilometers, 70 kilometers. It covers every naval ship on the China Sea, and that's what's going to happen to you very soon. A little dinghy boat you don't consider at all something, with a little Chinaman sitting there as a fisherman, will disable all the American naval forces in South China Sea. Because that's all it needs to do. And it's not harmful, it doesn't touch your body. It only interacts with the fields you decide to block. I take your challenge up. I said to our people who are with you, I'm prepared to come to a state. We have no problem with it, as long as you guarantee my safety. As long as the American government guarantees our position and safety and the freedom to teach. I have the same deal with the Chinese leader, President Xi. But it'll be nice if you Americans in your base accept the Chinese, and we teach both of you, both militaries, that you can stay equal. You will not fight. The condition of transfer of this technology is the signing of world peace. It means peace treaty is the forehead of front runner of our agreements. I teach you, but before we teach you a single thing, there is a paper on my website. It says peace treaty. You sign it that you'll never use any part of this technology to harm no one and for no war. If you are that committed to your nation, I challenge you. You sign this peace treaty, I sign you the whole thing. The letter which I received from President Obama is, I sent him the peace treaty. I said, sign this, commit your nation to peace. And he sent me a letter with the arm and let him read it. Every reason to kill. Why do we need to kill? There is so much to enjoy. You're an army officer, I'm a man of peace. You put your gun down, I teach you the knowledge of the universe. I take your challenge up.
Okay.
Give him the peace treaty, let him sign and teach him everything he needs, please, Armin.
By the way, I wanted to ask, that peace treaty, is that the same kind of a peace treaty as like what the United Nations has, where one nation will never raise a sword against another nation type of thing?
No, it's you personally. Commit yourself to peace that you never harm no one. Can somebody read the peace treaty? It's already translated to most of the languages around the world. It's been signed by millions of people. Vince, can you read the peace treaty? It's only a few lines.
Yeah, let me bring it up.
It's on our foundation. Every man we come and work with us has to sign it. Every man uses our technology. We are getting mankind because when you have everything, why do you want to war? I tell you, your officer, give me 3 days in a military base, you'll have no soldier left, because I know how to reach the emotion of your soldiers that they don't even understand why they're carrying guns with them. What's the purpose of it? And the evidence of it is, ask the 27 officers which came off the boat when the Russian blocked it. They walked out and they resigned because they said the nation cannot protect us. But behind it was, they couldn't see any reason for war. We have already reached some of your officers through our work. Can you read it, please?
It says, go ahead, Rick, you're really good at reading these things.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see it on the screen there? Is it sharing properly? Okay.
Yes.
You can see it on the screen, but it's not big enough for us to read the words.
Someone read it out loud.
Yeah, I'll read it. It's okay. Okay, it says World Peace Treaty. We/I, as citizens of the earth, from this moment on, accept to lay down all tools of aggression and war. We/I shall never think about getting involved or incite war or develop or use any tools of war on this planet or in space, And to this we/I all agree and swear with our/my, delete as appropriate, nation, territory, council, religion, city, town, bodies, and souls. And with name, signature, date, position on behalf of the, and selection of nation, territory, council, religion, city, town, or individual, and a witnessed area. And it says, after signing this treaty, be proud to display this certificate wherever you consider being important to you, that everyone can see and know your ethos to fellow men and mankind and other created beauties of the Creator. So the idea here that you can select or delete the parts that aren't appropriate and have it witnessed, basically. Yes.
First on the internet. And if you can commit you as a man of army to it, the way Douglas has done as the ex-military man, you see every beauty in this new technology to use it for peaceful application. There is so much job to be created with this technology that computer jobs will be literally a few numbers in it. We have to redo everything. The way we produce food, the way we produce materials, the way we produce even computers. Supercomputers will cost nothing nowadays, once you understand how it works. How you can manipulate different layers of that black material. It gives you every imaginary thing you can imagine. So I take your challenge up, and I hope your Chief of Staff, President Obama, who has a copy of it in his office, because he responded, will sign it with you.
Mr. Keshe, it is getting to be 4 o'clock in the morning your time, and
If it takes even 10 o'clock in the morning my time, and it can bring peace to you and us, it's no problem.
get to work tomorrow here. That was the next thing.
No problem.
And so we ordinarily go till about 9 o'clock, and this evening we're going almost till 10, and some of us would like to get together afterwards and talk amongst ourselves. And we'll have representatives of the Keshe Foundation here, and we can do that here.
No problem. You can, all the way you want to do it, find a way that we can share knowledge freely, and it'll be done.
And if anybody wants to sign up for follow-on to what happens here, what happens after tonight with the representatives of the Keshe Foundation and Mr. Keshe himself and the foundation, you're more than welcome to do so. I've got something here that you can put your names on if you like.
You want to pass it around? Or?
Okay.
Thank you very much for your time. I think you got more than you came in and you bargained for.
Yes, we did. Thank you very much, Mr. Keshe.
Thank you. And now we leave you, it's about 3 o'clock. We started teaching, it's about 4 o'clock now. We started teaching at 9 o'clock as usual, Thursday mornings. And hopefully we are one step closer to world peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Keshe.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
Thank you, Mr. Keshe. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Shall we end the workshop now, or?
Yeah, we should probably end, and we'll meet back at, oh, let me turn my mic on. We'll end, and then we can meet back at 9 a.m. CEST.
The regular Thursday workshop time. Right on, great. Okay, that's the end of the 132nd Knowledge Seekers workshop for Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you are, August 17th or 18th. And like Finn says, we'll be back later. So we'll end the live stream now. on where you are, August 17th or 18th. And like Finn says, we'll be back later. So we'll end the live stream now. Depending on where you are, August 17th or 18th. And like Finn says, we'll be back later. So we'll end the live stream now.